I studied Bitcoin quite a bit, and the intrinsic value of Bitcoin, that it's a network, it's a decentralized, I call it people's money. And the problem with the Fed is don't fight the Fed, it's centralized. So as long as they can maintain their cools and keep it decentralized and halving and all that, the value of Bitcoin is security. I trust it. Mm-hmm. So, but am I counting only on it? No, I have all three. That's why every time they get into that food fight between Max Kaiser and Peter Schiff, I keep saying, why not do what Yogi Berra once said? When you come to a fork in the road, take it. So I own gold, silver, and Bitcoin. I have a lot more. The other thing too is storage. It's a very, very big problem with gold and silver. So I don't have it stored inside the country. I have it outside the country because my first gold I bought was 1972 in Hong Kong. I was on an aircraft carrier fighting for American capitalism. And I found out when I bought the Krugerrand in Hong Kong, I had to smuggle it into the country. And that's part of education. David, I go, now why is it I'm a smuggler for bringing in a gold Krugerrand into the country? And that was because I think in 1933, Roosevelt made it illegal for Americans to own gold. So I don't trust my own government. I trust gold, silver, Bitcoin. It's that simple. I'm a simple Marine. That's all I am.
Yeah, I think if we take a step back, blockchain again is just nobody owns the infrastructure. There's no central bank, there's no country. A bunch of different servers are out there running at the same time, and they all own the same code, the same chain, the same history. So it's almost impossible to come in and then break the system or develop a new code that catastrophically ruins the whole ecosystem. So what that means is you can build new apps on it, you can build new services, and there are malicious services on there for sure. But overall, things that work, the things that are verified, become adopted. And you have this kind of world computer where everybody can go in and create their own app that everyone could use. And again, it moves fast because something works or something works better. Everyone migrates to that. Everyone uses that service instead.
So let me give you my logic system because, I'm a really old guy and I looked at this whole thing and I just didn't trust my government. That was it. I didn't trust Wall Street. I took 3 companies public and every time I did that, I got nauseous. I just got sick at how they manipulated, lie, cheat, steal. Mm-hmm. And so that's why I stayed out of the stock market. I mean, it cost me a lot because I refused to jump into the den of thieves or where I didn't know who was screwing who out there. And I stayed in real estate and I stayed as an entrepreneur, things that I could control and I had management over. But it sounds like to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, that what blockchain did to it is it brought trust, a little bit more trust and transparency and less not criminal, but you guys would jump over anybody in there who was screwing with the system, right?
Yeah, and I think the key takeaway is that transparency. Everyone could read each other's code. Everyone could help develop and vote on different governance decisions. And then even things that other people build can work in conjunction with other people's ecosystems. And I call it ecosystem because, it maybe is just a piece of code, but if it's a piece of code that interacts with a lot of other applications, and then those have not just financial, but also economic, experimental situations that happen from that, then you start forming these ecosystems around blockchain that have billions of dollars getting poured into and out of it. So again, the key word is transparency and trust. But like I said, there are malicious intent actors in the blockchain space as well.
There always will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I listen to these socialists who say, why can't we all live together happily? And I said, why don't you just don't lock your doors to see how happy you are? There's always somebody who's going to come and screw you.
Yeah.
So they're in this fantasy world, but I just understood blockchain as a little bit more of a contractual system that you guys control the contract.
Right, exactly.